Good morning. This is H coming at you with another Autodesk Inventor 2023 tutorial. This is SolidWorks Education. We're looking at lesson 31 and 32 in this video. Let's jump in. So lesson 31, if we're looking at this, we got kind of a little bit of a stair-step effect. So we got some interesting things going on in our three-dimensional view here, isometric view. We definitely have some type of angle like chamfer. You can see that there. So it's not a straight up extrusion. We also have this filleted edge that's here. We got a hole in the base plate here to like on the bottom extrusion. So we're looking pretty good. It's not bad as far as like the different features that are here. So we could start this from the front view and be completely fine. We could also do the top view either way. So, but I'm going to do the front view because again, this curve is here. This profile here can be extruded 10 and it's done. This whole rectangle here on the bottom can be extruded the distance of 40, and then we can cut that hole out after extruding that. And then this here, this shape can be extruded the 40, and then we can chamfer that to get this angled amount. So that's my thought process with starting with the front view. You could do it at the top as well if you wish, but again, we're looking for the shortest, most comfortable path to get there at the end. There's a part file that we did earlier, and so is this one. You guys got some preview of a earlier video there retroactively. And so here we're looking at starting our sketch for this part on our front XY plane. And we'll start at the 0, 0 mark. We'll go horizontally this time because it's 70. It's a nice long beginning line to start out with. And we're going up 10 because this is the first profile that we are making, this rectangle shape. Now we could have just used the rectangle tool for that for sure in hindsight, but either way, we got there. Now we're going to line up vertically. This line is 30. And then this line is 10. This is 20. This line is also 20. I'm just kind of going around making 20mm lines here. There's another one. This is 10. I'm going to definitely zoom out here in a minute because it's going to get tricky. Actually, let's just go take this down to let's take this all the way down to 30. That way we have the profile. So let me zoom this out and kind of clean this up a little bit better so we can kind of see what is happening. All right, so there's our profile there. Let's dimension. That is 30, 20. Why is it blue? All right, well, one dimension needed on this line. Yeah, no, we're just going to leave it blue. So we have this profile here, this U shape. Now, and we have this profile. Now we just need the profile that's the last one here with that curve that is there. So I'm going to just draw straight lines and we'll curve it after like getting the lines in the right dimension, the right place. So this is supposed to be 20. And that means this is 30 and it should be 30. There it is. So now that we've drawn the lines, now we can use the fillet tool to do that curvature, right? And that curve that's there is a radius of 20. And there it is. Perfect. Okay. So there's our radius 20 of our line. We have all of our profiles. That's our front view. So we have our rectangle, this funky looking curved wall, and then this U shape. Those are the three profiles we needed. Now we need to extrude them out. They're varying degrees of distance, right? So this is 40, and then we'll hit our plus sign. This one is 10 because it's just the small wall that's there, and plus sign again. And then this U shape, this is actually 40 as well. This is going to go all the way to the edge, and then we're going to chamfer this. Or if we can't chamfer it, we could also cut it at an angle, which we'll do in a moment. Okay, so there's our basic shape here. So let's see if we can chamfer this. It might be it might be funky, or we'll have to cut it out. So I'll go to chamfer tool, and it's two different distances. The horizontal distance is 20. The vertical distance is 30. So let me click this edge here and also this edge and make sure we're good. So the horizontal distance is 20. Oh, no, that's the vertical distance. So 30. There it is. And the horizontal distance is 20. There it is. Okay. So yeah, so we were able to chamfer that without any issues. So that's good. The other option would have been to start a sketch here on this surface and draw the triangle and cut out the extrusion, which would have been a much more work, but the chamfer worked on both of those edges and we're looking good. The last thing to do is draw a circle on this surface here and cut out the hole that is there. So I'm going to start my sketch, 2D sketch on this surface, and then kind of center my drawing a bit so I get a much better view. And then I'm just drawing a circle. I'm drawing a circle with a diameter of 10. And I want to make sure that the circle is dimensioned properly. You always need the vertical and horizontal dimensions of where a circle is placed in the space, right? So these are both 15, which is the first time we have seen a dimension that is not a multiple of 10 in this entire packet, this entire lesson packet that we've been working through. This is lesson 31 in that packet. This is the first time we're seeing not a multiple of 10. And honestly, it's quite shocking because I didn't remember that there was this non-multiple of 10, 15 millimeter diameter or 15 millimeter dimension. So once we draw that circle, we got it placed. We want to go to the extrude tool, go to the cut function, make sure we cut out that circle. And there it is. That is lesson 31 in this packet. Fairly simple part, some interesting chamfer, some interesting fillet, and of course cutting out the circle. But as you can see in our browser window, we went step by step through this and got ourselves to the final product at the end. Let's go ahead and open our new part file up and we'll drag this over to get to lesson 32, a very simple part. When you look at this part, there's probably no better example of what's the easiest view to see compared to what it is three-dimensionally, and where's the most visual and numerical information, right? It is the top view, right? It's the top view of this part. So if we draw this top view, we extrude it 20 millimeters, the part file is going to be done. This is a one-step part. It is one drawing, one extrusion, complete. Right? So very simple part, lesson 32, super easy when it comes to us. We just want to make sure we start on this top view. We'll do the circle tool first, then we'll draw some lines in, and we're going to be looking pretty good at the end of this video. So do the top view. We're going to start with the circle tool right here at 0, 0, so we don't have to dimension many things. Let's zoom in, and then diameter 20, diameter 40. We got two circles there. And then we're drawing some lines in. So we got to draw a line coming this way. This line here is going to be, I'm double checking here because we got to make sure this line is 20. And then it comes down 10. Then it comes over 10. And then it goes back up 10. And then it's a 20 again. And then it goes all the way down the 40. And then it repeats, right? It just repeats this pattern of 10s and 20s. So I'm just going right over again. Now there is a tool called the mirror tool. That's another video tutorial on this on my channel here that we could mirror this, but you can just draw it. It's pretty simple to draw and not that bad. We want to make sure that these are there we go. Now we're good. Now we just trim out this circle here. We can trim this out because we don't need this whole line here. So let's trim that out. There it is. So we have our circle. We have our frame out here. I'm going to finish the sketch and go to extrude. It's this inner profile here. It's extruded up 20. I'll hit OK. Again, it's just one extrusion. It's very, very simple part file. Again, drawing it from the top view, getting everything in there included visually and dimensionally. and we're good. I don't need to really talk about that one anymore because it's pretty simple, pretty easy, especially if you've been working with these through these lessons with me in these videos. So thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great day.